This is our home, the Milky Way. It is part of a much larger system of galaxies, a supercluster named Laniakea. Scientists at the University of Hawaii studied the motions of galaxies around us. By discounting cosmic expansion, the team worked out which galaxies are being pulled towards us and which are being pulled away. This enabled them to create a new map of our supercluster based on the cosmic flow of galaxies. Viewed from this angle, our supercluster is an exact match to the shape of your heart. And when viewed from this angle, it is a match to your heart shown in profile. The structure of the universe looks similar to the structure of a brain. However, it is also a match to the neural pathways of the heart. Laniakea also has a nice match to the shape of your left lung, and when we superimpose the two, this places the location of the Milky Way right in the center of your heart. Resembling the shape of a bird, our supercluster of galaxies can be seen as a close match to the Egyptian god Horus, and it is similar to the shape of the ancient crowns. Your right lung rotated to this position is a match to the crown of Nefertiti. The human heart is tilted 23.4 degrees within the body, matching the tilt of Earth's axis, and the lungs are enclosed within a vesica of 2 circles. This is the seed of life, and is known to be the geometric pattern at the source of creation. When we place Earth's axis of 23.4 degrees inside a seed of life, it connects to a 3-4-5 triangle at the 30-degree mark. Earth's axis changes from 22 degrees to 24.5 degrees every 41,000 years, so therefore it will connect to both a 3-4-5 triangle and a triangle based on phi, the golden ratio, matching the slope angles of both the center pyramid and the Great Pyramid of Egypt at that latitude. Create a rectangle from this angle, and it is a match to the shape of the king's box inside the pyramid. The size of the moon and the size of the earth also connect together within the flower of life. Place the moon against the earth, and this is known as the cosmic egg. And this too forms the ratio of the Great Pyramid. The size of the sun compared to the size of the earth is the same ratio as the size of a woman's egg to the size of a sperm cell, and the length of its tail is now equal to the distance to the moon. When we scale a sperm cell to the size of your heart, its tail now matches the length of your cardiovascular system. Also at this scale, a red blood cell is now head size. The canopic jars of ancient Egypt are also an exact match to the head of a sperm cell. Here is the Valley of the Kings where the pharaohs are buried. Compare that landscape to the surface of a woman's egg being fertilized by sperm. And now compare that geometry to the tombs of the pharaohs. Here is the tomb of Nefertari, and you can see it incorporates our 23.4 rectangle and the pyramid ratio. Again, both of which connect to each other inside the seed of life. Not only does the Great Pyramid at the 30-degree latitude have a special connection to Earth's axis, the pyramid itself is located at the center of the golden ratio on the longest east-west strip of land on the planet. The center of the Great Pyramid is actually located at the 29.979 north latitude, which numbers match the speed of light in meters per second. And that location is 2,303 meters away from the 30-degree latitude, which happens to be 10 times the length of the pyramid's base of 230.3 meters. The placement of the 3 pyramids of Giza is also a match to the golden ratio. Your body too is golden, and so you have a match to the pyramid spacing right on your hand. The 3 spaces between your 4 fingers as shown in this image. It is a closer match than that of Orion's belt and most likely an exact match. There is also a theory that the shafts inside the Great Pyramid point to certain stars in the sky. So here is an example to show how the shafts are strictly geometric. The length of the left shaft of the King's Chamber is the same length as the edge of the pyramid horizontal to the King's Chamber's apex, and the same length from the top of the shaft horizontal to the center of the pyramid, and the same length again from the edge of the pyramid above the King's Chamber vertical to that line. The length and width of the human proportion is equal to the pyramid ratio stacked 6 times. The slope angle found at the corners of the Great Pyramid is 42 degrees, and so is the top of a rainbow within your vision. The pyramid's side is 51.84 degrees and equals the golden section of a double rainbow found 50 to 53 degrees in your vision. The color order of a double rainbow matches your chakras, and its golden section, 51.84 degrees, is a green matching the heart chakra. This green is also the color you see when looking down a hall of mirrors. The sun near the horizon shining on the water matches the design on the back of Nefertiti's crown. This is also a match to the Grand Gallery leading up to the King's box inside the pyramid. Looking only at the side dimensions of the King's box, we can see the height of the frame has the ratio of DNA stacked 6 times vertically. The DNA ratio placed horizontally onto itself runs across the width of the box 5 times, however without this difference of spacing at the ends. And this pattern is a match to the ribbon on Nefertiti's crown. The dimensions of the box also incorporate the front and corner ratios of the pyramid and the angle of hydrogen atoms on a water molecule. All these angles are slightly less than a match by about 2/10 of a degree. So to have an exact match, the box needs to either slightly compress horizontally or expand vertically. Here is the shape of the Grand Gallery with each section decreasing in size. And the ratio of each section is compressing horizontally and or expanding vertically the only way possible using just pyramid dimensions. Place a circle inside the Great Pyramid with 2 squares around it, and the diagonal of those squares sets the location and angle of the Grand Gallery's floor. Place a circle around the entire pyramid with the 2 squares on the inside, and the diagonal of those squares sets the location and angle of the Grand Gallery ceiling. If we extend the Grand Gallery through the Earth to where it touches near the North Pole, we can create a bar based on that location, the North Pole, in the center of the planet that matches the exact shape of the center of the Grand Gallery itself. And this shape can be found in several more places. And it is another piece of a fractal of you.